I'm here. The PlayStation 2 controller from yesterday's stream is completely and utterly intertwined horrifically with my headset, so I cannot even sit up erect. So let me let me unplug this and try to take care of it. Uh, I'm just gonna say wire untangling in progress. A lot better. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It says my camera is on, but that is a lie. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wild Arms 2 as played on my PlayStation 5. Uh, we are right now in prison. We are trying to escape from prison because we have been basically, we let somebody hold our gun blade and then it discharged, and we're a traitor. That's basically the extent of what I know. But we are trying to get our way out, and presumably, we're probably going to reunite with all three characters from the prologue in this particular section. So, kind of excited to see all of that. I'm assuming three characters is going to be our party limit. It seems to be pretty well supported territory, at least from one, but we never know if that's going to be the case. Let me go ahead and get the capture card plugged in here, and we'll swap scenes. Apologies if my voice is not carrying over as well today. I did not get the best of sleep. It has been kind of an insane week. But the good news is that why is it on YouTube? The good news is that I do not have any hearings tomorrow or Thursday, so that should allow for me to be able to pretty easily attend to this and get some sleep and catch up. All right, here we go. For those who missed yesterday's stream, it is the best game we've been playing all year. So Iris 2 is a lot of fun, but I am curious to see whether or not it is really going to tap into the full extent of what made Grandia's combat thrilling. Right now, you can kind of get through fights without paying a whole lot of attention about whether you're breaking or not, but some of the Grandia fights you really had to pay attention. And I'm waiting to see if the game steps up. If it does, it'll be a lot more entertaining and engaging. It's kind of the difference between settling at an 80 score and getting something higher than that. Because right now, I think the game is definitely a very strong contender for getting an 80 or higher, but we just need to see where it's going to be by the end of the year. Now, I did have to do, we did have a lot of audio glitches yesterday, which I'm hoping will not be present today. I did do a complete computer reset. So if it's the computer, hopefully it will no longer be the computer. But if it still happens, I don't know what to do. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Oops. I have to remember that the face button is the start button on the PlayStation 5 and not the options button. I don't know what the logic was to make an options button rather than just a start button. Like, have the big center face button be the options button, in my opinion. It might have been more the game audio. Okay. Now, the game audio was definitely raised from yesterday, so let me know if there's anything that needs to happen, and also welcome, Mackenzel. All right. Oh, that was just pure luck. I didn't realize there was anything here. I just randomly hit X, and there was happened to be something. But this is the confiscated equipment. What? What? But did Ashley use a mechanical glove like this? Oh, who cares? Let's take it all and something will work. Jail card. Alright, nothing valuable. Although this room is very, very good. So we need to go back the way we came, or no? I wonder. special key. It's not the jail card. So that opened the number 2 waiting area. To get used to the camera rotation. I was too busy dashing to be able to, like, stop on a dime, sadly. Is that the one that summons another one? Okay. If it did, it failed, which is good. Alright, let's make our way back. I think if nothing else, we can go back to Ashley's cell. Special key is needed to open the lock. We had the jail key. How do I use it? Oh, just use it from the inventory like anything else. Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. Here, take this. Wow, you brought so much. These mechanical gloves are my gloves, right? Well, they aren't mine. I didn't understand, so what could I have done? Anyway, here, put this on. Hurry, we need to get out of here quickly. Okay, great job. Don't look over here. Oh, come on. That noise we heard earlier was a mass jailbreak. It seems that all the convicts here escaped at once. Mass jailbreak? Is that possible? Preparations done. We're off. Alright, so... Well, I could not escape that one. It was red. I'm just gonna check to make sure that he is equipped with all his stuff again. Whether the game handled it okay. Oh, it's doing it again. Why is it doing it? I'm trying to think what could possibly be different. Between the last time I did this and before. Because this only started yesterday. As far as I know, there's no other streams where this audio issue happened. The good news is we can rule out the console. It's not the PlayStation 2's fault since this is being played on the PlayStation 5. It's possible it could be the capture card, considering that this is a PlayStation 5. Or, no, excuse me, where's my brain going? Considering I have had this capture card for probably over 10 years. Let me think about how I want to do this. What I can do is, I have another. I can swap. No, I think, from what people are saying, it's pretty hard to ignore. Let me get my other capture card. It should be up there with my other consoles. Just to try it. I shouldn't need to go off stream, but so if this does not work, then it is somehow my computer, and I'll have to figure something out relating to it. So bear with me for just a moment here. The game is going to disappear. I'm going to unplug the HDMI cords and plug them into this capture card. First of all, I'm going to plug this capture card in. Bear is with you. Thank you, Bear Kid D. Welcome, by the way. All right. You were ready for that. So let's see. HDMI in. HDMI out. I wonder, it's also possible it could be the HDMI cord, right? So let's go ahead and plug everything in. Hmm. Well. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Well, yes, but no. It's showing up here, but it's not showing up on my TV. Let me try deactivating and reactivating it and see if it does anything on my TV set. No signal. Go out of HDMI 1 mode. Go back into HDMI 1 mode. No. Okay, so, interestingly, this capture card is not working on my television. So it's working for capturing the game, but I don't know if it's capturing anything else. So I cannot use this. So back to the other one. There, th- that's strange though. There's only thinking back with my guard brain. There is actually only one pivotal difference. There's only one solitary thing that's changed between the stream on Monday and every other stream. And that is that my sister needed to borrow exactly one HDMI cord to be able to do a presentation for a baby shower that she was attending. And she was able to borrow it, but then gave it back to me. I did end up, I think, swapping one of the two HDMI cords out. That is the only thing I can think of. Literally the only solitary thing I can think of that would have been different. The only thing that could have possibly changed between Monday and every other day. So I have one other idea. I think the one that is outputting to the TV set is fine, but I am going to swap one of the HDMI cords out for the other one and see if that fixes it. We're going back to the original Elgato, but I'm hoping this will fix everything. Okay, one moment. I'm going to swap back from Game Capture HD 60X to my Elgato Game Capture HD. And with any luck, this should completely solve the audio issue because it is the HDMI cord I was using Saturday. So, let's see. It's going to come back to my TV in a moment. But let me know if that fixes the issue, because if it does not, I literally have no other ideas. That's literally it. The only other thing I can do is I can try to swap out the one that's going to the TV set, but I don't think that's the one. I don't think that one's the problem. The only HDMI cord that changed was the other one. So hopefully this fixes it. Sorry about the technical issues, but like this is super important. I don't want people to be listening to that. But don't be afraid to tell me that there's bad news if it doesn't work. Because my guess is it's probably the HDMI cord. It might just be a crummy one. I just remembered I never actually checked the equipment menu to see if everything was optimized. I was too busy trying to solve the audio problem. I'm assuming since nobody is saying anything about the audio that it is good. Or we're just, nobody wants to prematurely say something that's wrong. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Don't worry, I can take it. I can take it. I'll take any constructive criticism maturely. It looks like we have all of it. You know what? I am of course kidding, but in all seriousness, I don't know what the issue is. Let's see. I will unplug. I will try swapping out the one that's going to the TV set with a different HDMI. But other than that, what? I literally did a full reset of my computer. I don't even download stuff on this computer. I'm too paranoid about catching viruses or anything that might mess with like sound drivers or anything else. Like everything I do download-wise, it's on that computer, and I vet everything carefully on the other computer before I take anything to this computer. Because I'm just so paranoid about something going wrong with it. Let me try. Where is the other capture card? Or not the other capture card, but the HDMI cord. So, I mean, I wonder what could be causing it. The problem is it's so hard to search for this specific issue because there's like 20 billion things online that can be going wrong with OBS, and like none of my searches are anywhere close to my exact issue. It's like, oh, you have no audio coming out at all? No, that's not what I asked for. Oh, you're having all of these other issues? No. So I don't know how else to fix it. But I'm going to assume that this is not going to work. This is a digital version. So I was able to get it for free because it was free with PlayStation Plus. So I was like, okay, might as well do that since it's the easiest way to play 2. right now, so it's on my PlayStation 5. But Atelier Iris 2 was on my actual PlayStation 2, so it's either an issue with my capture card, but it can't even be the capture card because it was the issues with the computer, but I don't know why it'd be with my computer. It's not over encumbered by any processes. There's literally no Internet Explorer or anything open on this. Like, all guides, everything I'd ever want are on that computer over there. So I have no clue what's going wrong here. Where am I going with this? So I can open any one of these cells. I see. Yeah, I really don't know what to do to solve the issue. Oh, I was about to say weird dialects. Is my voice being warped that much? Yes, they are weird little Diglets. Those Monty Moles from Super Mario Bros. 3. There's Lilka's level 5. Let me get back to the game facts guide because I am a little bit confused. No, it's nothing like that at all. So this is the... Yeah, so this is the save room we were at before. Apparently there's a room I'm not seeing, or that is blending in pretty perfectly. So I just need to kind of go through every single door until I see the one area I didn't go into last time. Well, they really wanted me to have that encounter. I'm just trying to think of what I can do to solve the problem. I remember this was an issue that I had on my other computer years ago, back when I was streaming Scarlet, Pokemon Violet. I was having some audio skipping issues that time too. And it actually went on for a while, and then it stopped. I don't know why it stopped, but it did. Never figured out what was causing it. It's true. Although, technically, that's what I passed. Although technically in the other game I was breaking somebody else out of jail. I myself wasn't in there. Anyway, my goodness, my commentary is definitely taking a damper today because my brain is too focused on the audio problem. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else has encountered it, if they know what to do. Because I've streamed off my PS5 before, and I have not had any issues like this. Because we played Psychonauts on it, at least from like a digital version. We've played, of course, Balan Wonderworld, Final Fantasy VII. We played Rebirth, and we didn't have audio skip issues, so I have no idea. No earthly clue what's wrong. Oh, can I, Yes, 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 I can. Can I do this? Oh, it's still her in the lead. Can I, swap? Yes, I can. Okay, that's how you do it. So then can I... Up? Okay, I was kind of hoping the knife would come down and, strike him on the head, but I guess it's not going to work that way. I wonder if the audio would also hiccup if I were to try to play a game on my computer that used no capture card at all. At some point, I am going to have to experiment. Is it literally just a capture card? Okay, so I do need to take care of that guard. Oh, I think I see. I think I see it. I think I see it. The camera will. Thank you. Right idea, just was tossing from the wrong side. And it's strange, because I'm dropping 0 frames. Making me even more curious as to what the issue is. I really thought it was the HDMI cord, and I was really on to something. Very disappointing to know that it wasn't that. Ashley's level 5. Go into this door. How's our HP looking? This looks pretty wide open. We should probably try to save those if we can. Good thing I rotated. Looks like I don't need Fireball to take care of those. I hit the wrong button. I was too busy trying to rotate the camera, I couldn't cancel the battle. Fair enough. Yeah, the thing, so about the vocation, I never found it to be too big of an issue in 7. I was, like, extremely worried about it for a lot of my original 7 playthrough on the PlayStation 1, and it turned out, like, you could fight, like, a ton of battles and not get anywhere close to having to worry about being locked out of the vocational amount. But it is nice that it does cut down a lot of the tedium. 7 by far has so much fat to trim that it's nice that they're doing it in multiple places rather than just one. Still don't want to play it though. I think once on the PlayStation 1 is plenty. Don't really need to ever revisit it again. Plus, 1 is the only one of the reimagined/remakes I actually like. I did not care for 3 to... I definitely did not care for 3. 3 is, like, hands down the worst Dragon Quest. It's terrible. I tried going to the Game Boy Color and I graveyarded that. I just couldn't... It's just, like, as soon as I went to the Pyramid again, I'm like, there's just nothing here. It's just such... It's too empty of a game is the problem. They have... It's the same thing with Bravely Default. The combat system is very, very good and ahead of its time. But, like, the drive for me to go from area to area is just not there. There's nothing about the world that captivates me and wants me to continue playing it. Like, there's none of the towns really seem to have any sense of mattering. You could argue, well, it's a product of the 80s, but I felt like the towns and other things mattered in 1 and 2, so it's not as easy to dispel that argument by saying that. But, 1 I really respected. I thought it was a really good game. It's like one of the few, if not only 90-plus games I gave that year. I gave it a 90, and I give, like, virtually nothing a 90. You might see that once every, like, year or two, just not very often. Into a different USB port. Okay, I can try it. I only have 2, so I'm gonna go silent for a minute because I'm gonna unplug my... I'm gonna swap my headset audio with the Elgato capture. Need to reactivate my capture card again. Yeah, I've played. It's been a long, long time since I played 5, but I did really, really like that game. I've only played the Super Nintendo version. I've not played any of the other re-releases. Like, I think Alex played, like, the PS1. I've never played the PS1 version. I'm curious about it, but I've never played it. It's coming in fine so far. Well, I have been baited by that phrase so many times, I'm just not even gonna... I'm just not even gonna take it at face value. It's gonna fail, it's gonna fall to pieces. Confirmation of the number of trespassers believed to have caused the inmate insurrection. The trespassers are 2 armed men. They're currently hiding somewhere on Illsvale. But yeah, I mean, if I definitely would like to replay, I mean, 5 is definitely one of the games that would go on, like, a replay list. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 is another. I haven't played that game in forever. I've got, the Final Mix Japanese import on my shelf down there. I haven't, that's the last time I played 2 in any way, shape, or form. It's the one that has the Japanese Chain of Memories port. The first time that it was released before we got a remake of Chain of Memories later on as a standalone game. And then, of course, the Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. That's the last time I touched Kingdom Hearts 2 in any version, so we're coming on, like, what, 20 years now? Yeah, I figured it's still skipping. I don't know what to do. Oops, well, that's not what I need to do. I do need to... I'm going to have to brainstorm and figure out what to do. Okay, the R2 holds me still, not R1. That rotates the camera. I don't... But yeah, I mean, I don't even know how to begin to solve the issue, because like I said, I've looked at OBS, but like there's just, it's so... Trying to solve an OBS problem with Google is miserable. Because it's never the problem you have. It's always somebody else's problem that's unique to only them. Well, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, I'm happy to report, was the disc. It was not my PlayStation 2. It's not anything else. I really wish again, I knew what was going on there. So strange contraption is keeping the door closed. It looks like this piece of junk is broken. Oh, hey, Brad. What's up, Brad? Yeah, I mean, strong enough to fix my OBS audio, I hope. Aren't you going to run away? Maybe if you two weren't standing in front of him, maybe he would. Were you sent by Irving? What? I'm asking you, were you sent by Irving? Do you know Irving? We're not communicating well here, but it has to be you guys. How can you say that with certainty? You've got such a baby face for someone locked up in here. Thanks. Did I say something to offend you? Those mic gloves are mine. Could you hand them over? There's no time, right? Who the heck are you? Death row inmate number 666. Either that or 000. It's hard to tell with their text. I'm assuming it's a 6. Brad Evans. I'm one of the ARMS members chosen by Irving. Let's go. Okay, hi, Brad. You don't have any HP up. We have Grudiev. I guess you get that. So I guess you can kick all those stubborn doors. First things first. Well, not that. It's not what I wanted. Brad must fight alone. Sure. The good... Oh, that's right. We need to actually go back into the equipment menu. We bought things for Brad just in case. In town earlier when we were just solo Ashley. Yeah, so +3, +3. Much better. All right. Okay, so it must be the door earlier then. Oh no 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 no. Security system has been deactivated. The #1 waiting area is open. About to say, there's a very obvious solution here, and I walked right past it. Okay, so let's quickly pull knife. I keep mixing up L1 and R1 when it comes to Yeah, there's definitely a level of tedium here that I don't appreciate. I don't like the fact that it is so... the camera rotation slows me down, the swapping this different skills in the overworld slows me down. It feels like you just can't get through areas the way you want. There you go to Brad. Very small inventory. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought this was the end. I was gonna say that's a really small inventory, and then like, oh, there's more. Okay, so that sealed door... Brad kick? Good work, Brad. Some setting driver updated the PS5 or got on computer. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't recall getting any Windows Update notification. I guess it looks like there is a Windows version 25H2 that I could, in theory, download and update. Sure, why not? I'll do that after. But other than that, I don't know. It's so odd. Yeah, I mean, I suppose, although it definitely sounds like an annoyance to me. I'll have to fix it at some point. Figure out what's causing it. Death row inmate number 666. I can't believe it. Even you're thinking of escaping this paradise. Sorry, Warden. I'm more at home on the battlefield than in paradise. Thanks for everything. It's way out of hand. You've given me no choice. Arrest them, and after that, death. I can't keep up with you. Instead of getting me to say cruel things, I should do it myself. Gao, Nim, come here. Go catch my valuable little convicts. There they are. Escapee, capture robot, Gao, Nim. I'm wondering if that door to the side was a safe spot. Probably was. Not that I think it matters much. I think we're gonna be fine. So anyway, Ashley starts. Let's attack the right claw. Lilka. We can start with the heal. I'll see why we want to do that. Right claw. He has no ammo with his bazooka. Yeah, it seems like all of the boss fights have that cool little intro to them. Hammer swing. Hits everybody? Nope, just Brad. 47, that's fine. I was actually thinking it should probably hit in the 70s to really have a chance of being more competitive here. What could it be weak to? I'm going to try ice. It even has a weakness to ice. Okay, I was going to say I can't see the number if it does that. Okay, Brad hit again for 16 damage. We'll try Flame. Okay, it seems to be comparable damage, but it has a shorter animation than the ice spell. Therefore, I like it more. 62 damage to Ashley makes sense. Brad has like the most vitality. We'll go ahead and heal Ashley. I don't know how much we really need to, but I wonder how you quick refresh your arms ammo rather than just buying the item. Chew up. Okay. I'll leave that alone. Yeah, so the other claw is not even targetable, which is kind of weird. Yeah, definitely not a hard fight. I'm okay with Volca just doing a normal attack. It's too much work to select a fire option. Looks like Lilika's targeted now. We have to be close. My guess is probably one more round. And then hopefully it ends here. No, I'm wrong. A little more HP than that. And there we go. 2 rounds. $450 EXP, 900 Gela, and Ashley is level 7, Lilka is level 7, and Brad is level 7. Big Berry acquired. To say I'm stupid is a major insult. Whoa. No. That's not right. Who? This ridiculous handling of things isn't at all right. Prison break trophy has been earned. Guy with glasses says, this ridiculous handling is, you understand now. Let's hurry. This way. This way? Where do you plan on going? The boat docks. Haven't you heard the plan? We haven't been told anything. I waited a bit, but looks like we've finally been able to meet safely. This is... Everything is going according to your plan. Is that what you were hoping? Well, there were some changes. I don't think anyone would object if I said that getting Brad out of Illsville was a success. What was my rationale like as the chief? As the one who oversees other people, the first thing you need to do for the people is trust your team. I won't permit you to move us around like pawns ever again. Next time, I'll keep that in mind. Would you mind handing me my crutches? I can hardly walk without them. Proceeds to immediately be upon. Hey, what is it? Was the inmate insurrection part of the plan as well? Or was that merely a coincidence? How would I know that? Well, actually... Besides us, who else has business here in Illsvale? Are we really gonna get to say sayonara to this hell? One-Eyed Giant says, yep, and with the added bonus of re-employment. It doesn't seem adequate, but I'll let it go. Time to withdraw. What's wrong? Now we have all three members selected for operations. Now ARMS can finally begin to fulfill its true mission. True mission? Yes. The threat is almost upon us. Disasters on a worldwide scale that only you can stand against. That is why ARMS was created. Why would you put a prisoner like me in ARMS? I'd love to hear your explanation. Simply put, it's your superior fighting ability. Brad Evans, hero of the Slayheim Liberation Army. I'm expecting great things of you. If I did try something, what would happen? I'm prepared for that. Conda Roestra Amanthus. What? Those words. The release code for Gios, the mini-bomb embedded in your neck. If you do decide to try something, or if you try to take Gios off of your neck, boom. You have thought of everything. So this is a dog collar that turns me into your little chess piece to control, is it? Even the insignia looks like a dog collar. Guard dog of law and order. Is that what I am now? Exactly. But since we serve no one country, we'll never become the pawn of a country. Too bad. A band of dotards, children, and escaped prisoners? We are more like stray dogs than your pawn of a country. The stray dogs of arms. It's me. Is that you, Kate? Okay, I see. We'll have them check it out. Now for your new mission. A cave-in has occurred in the underground trade route called Under Traffic, south of here. The closing of the trade route is harming people's livelihood. You must help them. I thought our missions would be a little more important. I feel more like a bureaucrat than a soldier. It is a fine mission, Milka. Our purpose is to aid people. Sorry about what happened before. Don't worry about it. I guess I was a little out of line. If you want to make it up to me, take this. What is this? It's a portable communicator. Select the new menu item, Call, to open up a direct line to us here. I hope you make use of it. Thanks. Let's go, Ashley. Bzzz, radio static. Clever jamming has rendered the communications inoperable. So go back to floor 1. We do need to make a detour back to the first town of the game because I do want to make sure we have the piss upgrades. For Brad, everyone else had theirs, but he has not had any. Sector's off limits. Did I misunderstand how to leave the actual building? Might be through this. Yes, that looks correct. Alright, so the shop should be right over here. Okay, first things first. Let's talk to Save Lady. We haven't saved pretty much all stream. We haven't done a single save all stream. So they said south from that cathedral. So let's find the next area, and then when we get to the next area, I'll take my first break. It's actually the first time I think we've had any encounter on the overworld. It's kind of funny. It's south from the... Okay, what did I do with the compass? Oh, there it is. So this is south. So south of this place is this way. Welcome, Hikaru. Hope you're doing well. I'm having a lot of audio issues ever since yesterday's stream. I don't know what's causing it, but it's likely some sort of an issue with my computer. So I have to do some exploring to figure out what's causing the problem. It's good to see you as well. Sorry about the audio issues. I'm a little subdued both because of how tired I am and because of the fact that I spend so much of the stream, worrying about the audio side of things. They said south of the cathedral, which seems to be inaccurate, so this compass is pointing south. If they meant to the east of the location, that would make more sense. But right now I have to keep walking and pressing square until I hopefully stumble onto the actual place. Surprise attack. Yeah, we're a little too strong for these overworld enemies. Trying to figure out where this dungeon is, or this underground location. Okay. Wow, that wasn't even south. That's not even south of this location. Okay, well, considering they have 8 cardinal directions, they could have gone southwest, southeast. Full of fire medicine. Got it. Pretty straightforward. Let's take a look at this room before we kick anything. We can pop those two. Surprise. course, Brad is just destroying everything. 2 antidotes. Wait, I thought... Oh, those jerks, they did that on purpose. They made it look like that other wall. Just gotta kick that one a little bit more. I'll take my break once we exit the screen. All right, I shall return. Everybody be sure to hydrate, and I'll be back. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Tay, and welcome, by the way. We are out of prison, and now we're on our way to another mission where we have to save somebody else. We are part of this arms team. As far as like what other fun stuff we have in store with us, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Well, that was not the solution. Oh, I think I know what we need to do. In pure Brad fashion, we need to kick everything. So we're going to kick the wall, and that's going to propel us to that. Very good. Multi-blast acquired. Is that an arms? No, the game is telling me. It's a bayonet cartridge for use by Ashley. Setup use provides new ammunition for the bayonet. Attack the enemy using these special shells. Do I need to equip it manually, though? Not quite. Irving says, how is the under traffic? Call in if you find out anything. What if yeah, we need to kick this way. What? How could my kick fail? Okay, so this takes me to the other side of where we were at previously. I don't think that texture can actually be blown up. No, actually, I think no, it can. Oh, unless it's that one. Gobs and gobs. 255 damage. Why did we take 255? It's a little too much, I would think. I don't even feel like healing that out of battle. I will probably just wait till the next fight and just have her heal it. I am gonna see if this is just a texture, if I can actually break this. I can break this. 2 chests. Moonstone and a crest. So that can give us a new spell. The Moonstone, I don't know. I'll have to pull open a guide for that because the game does not have descriptions of the items. Moonstone, Wild Arms 2. Moonstone prevents poison. How would it prevent? The guide might be confused. Oh, I see. You can equip it in the gear slot. I feel like our healer should probably have the Moonstone. I'd rather not have my healer being poisoned. That makes it tougher for her to be able to manage other people's HP. That's my logic. If she's having to fight to keep her own up. Critical hit on Ashley. That could be a problem. Yep. He's alive with 7. That's fine, though. That's just enough. We'll go ahead and then just use our heal berry then. I forgot to account for the fact that enemies can get preemptives. I was gonna be like, we can deal with this in combat, and I'm like, no, we can't. Not if they get preemptives. So we'll go ahead and use 1 heal berry. Fully heals us. Okay, 2 screens. Looks like this is just simply making a bridge. Oh, but you can also explode it. Actually, you can do both. There's no reason you can't do both. Oh, except there is. There is actually a reason you can't do both. For right now, we'll get the chest. And then we'll reset the room. I was thinking I could blow up one and then push the other, but if they're both next to each other, they're both going to blow up at the same time. So either way, it comes down to resetting the room. Map scope acquired. If you press select on the world map, you'll be able to use the map scope. The white dot is your character. The nearby regions are shown with your position in the center. The red dots in the map are the towns and castles already known. The yellow section from the center white dot is the map direction. Well, then that was worth picking up. Out of all of the chests I could have ignored, that was not one I wanted to. Because basically we wouldn't have a map at all. Save point. So they gave me not 1, not 2, but 4 arguments to write this week. So I'm gonna be extremely busy tomorrow and Thursday morning. I'm gonna have to try to do as much sleeping in as I can, but it is gonna be kind of a frustrating week. I don't know why we're getting so many down the pipeline, but we just are. I haven't had that many to write in about, like, probably since 2020, excuse me, no, 2019 was the last time I had to write that many. 2021, things actually died down because of the Appeals Council basically being caught up on their backlog and less hearings. Someone has collapsed! We've got to help him. We could just have Brad kick him. It seems to work for all the puzzles here. Ooh, ooh. He'll be okay. Nothing life-threatening. Can't leave him as is. Can you move him? I can't do anything drastic, but I'll give it a shot. Both the town of Muria and Valeria Chateau are too far away. What do you want to do? What the heck happened? Isn't that the communicator we just got from Irving? It's me. Give me a status report. Ashley here. There's been a cave-in, but I think he will be okay with our help. You said he. What's going on? We found a traveling salesman who was trapped by the cave-in. But from here it's too far to the Valeria Chateau or the town of Muria. And yet we just can't leave him here. These communicators have a tracer feature. Hold on a sec. Good, you're near an exit that leads to the south through under traffic. From there, go southeast to Damson, an old mining town at the base of the mountain. It's a lot closer to the Valeria Chateau or the town of Muria. I want you to take the injured man there. Can you do it, Ashley? Roger, I'll do my best, sir. Hang in there, just a little longer. Damson City. From here, it's southeast. Let's hurry. Back to the world map. So the compass... Okay. This is north. It's weird because they're saying south, but the... Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't know how to read a compass. I'm thinking okay, so that the red part is north. Damson City. Yep, this place Damson used to be a hustle and bustle mining town. Must be boring for you though. We have an inn here. Oh. We have Gunner's Heaven. Until just a little while ago, we had a good living mining empathite. Now that's all gone. Now there's nothing in that mountain that anyone can make a living off of. What do? We have a wanted poster here, Shockstorm, but we cannot read it. I came here looking for some way to make a profit, but I didn't know how dead this place was. I'm assuming we need to take him to the inn. Welcome, stranger, says Axel. You want something to drink? Is there a menu? Purple Typhoon is 85 Gala. Berry Chili Noon. Damson Milky. Really? That's something good to tell you, too. Let's ask him. Do you know anything? If you start coming in here regularly, I might remember. Okay, I get the hint. Is there a menu? Let's buy his most expensive drink. You sure seem thirsty enough. You want to hear some good gossip? Northeast of Damson City is a strange building, I hear. You seem like you might be interested. I like the way you down that. I have something else to tell you. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Bit of a thing about the name Gunner's Heaven. So Mediavision, the developer of Wild Arms, the first game on PS1 was a side-scrolling game played like Gunstar Heroes called Gunner's Heaven. Okay, I had no idea it was a reference. I was thinking, oh, like 7th Heaven from Final Fantasy VII, but I guess not. Oh, they've got the windmill from Nibelheim here. No, I'm kidding. But where do we... We have a clinic. That might be where we take the man. Oh, there's nobody in here, though. Oh, there's a separate door. Could really use a Damson Milky right about now. I'm sorry, Suitcase. Are you still feeling... Are you feeling any better? I know you've been under the weather for a while. What kind of an eyes chart is that? It just has various horseshoes. It's making me laugh. Okay, we don't know how to talk to people. We're just squatting. There we go. What's this, an emergency? Yes, it's an emergency. Please help. Oh, too many crazy early mornings. Yes, I'm sorry to hear that. Although this week has been pretty crazy with their early mornings. Thankfully, I don't have any hearings tomorrow or Thursday, just Friday. And thankfully, it's only 2 of them. But this has not been a good week for hearings. It has just not been a good week for the arguments I've had to write. Other than that, it's been fine. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Well, that's about all I can do. It's boring. Damson's at the base of a mine, so I said broken bones all the time. Next time, I hope I get a patient I can be more excited about treating. Ha 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 ha. Oh, sorry about that. It's just a broken finger, it seems. Thank you so much for helping me. I don't know what would have happened if you all hadn't come along. I don't get the broken finger joke. He was pretty static and didn't do anything, so I don't get it. What does he mean? It's okay, we're happy to help. Good thing we found you after the cave-in, though. Which was definitely caused on purpose by somebody, it seems to me. What do you mean? I swear I heard the sound of gunpowder exploding right before the roof came down. Also heard human voices, I'm almost sure of it. That cave-in was in just the right place to seal off the entrance. It could be part of someone's plan, or it could have been all the kicking and the explosions we set off, or, you know, any of those things, but nope, it's somebody else. Conveniently. Hey Ashley, that beeping just a couple of minutes ago. Try contacting Irving on the communicator. Oh, okay. It's me, Valeria Chateau. Come in. Roger, this is Valeria Chateau. Whoa, hey, who's this? Gosh, don't scare me like that. Oh, brother, I'm sorry if I frightened you. Who on earth were they? Those were Kate and Amy. They are my operators. Hello, this is Kate. Pleased to meet you. Hiya, I'm Amy. Together, we're A and K. Pleased to meet you. I'm getting Valkyria Chronicles 4 vibes here. We have somebody that's carrying a staff, and we have 2 female assistants. Likewise, I'm sure they're telepaths. Contact via empathite would be impossible. Without them, they'll be helping you from now on. Now, what did you want anyway? Oh yeah, you know the under traffic incident? It was no accident. It was intentional. It sure looks that way. Yeah, enemy spotted. No, we just have Lord Belgar and everybody else just showing up out of nowhere. Irving, what should we do? I want you to continue your search in the field. Roger. The under traffic cave-in might have been intentional. There might be something in this town that can help us find out. Let's get started, quick. Well, I think we might actually have a head start on that, considering they told us to look at something interesting northeast of town when we spoke to the barkeep. I like it when patients let me do as I please. Weird doctor. Let's leave. Also, where's the person we brought in? It's just not here. Alright, any weapon shops, item shops, anything of value here. Or we could just leave. Let's go back in. I didn't want to leave. Alright. There's the arms shop. Magic Chapelle. You know, just having a crest is not enough. You have to be able to use magic. So we have another crest now. So we can create... We have Revive, Reflect, Quick, Aqua. I thought I made Shield before. Oh, there it is. I see. It's over there. Mage Weapon. Reflect costs 65. I wonder if I should hold on to these. I wonder if at any point I'm going to get like a multi-hitting spell ability. I won't create anything now. So we found the arm shop, we found this, we found the bar, we found the inn. Gallows pole. This looks like a regular shop. Hey, do you all have the stuff? Being stingy is the mark of a real amateur, you know. Okay, this is an item shop. We do not need that. Oh, never mind. There's a... You know what I missed? There's a person right underneath this lamp that I couldn't see because the lamp was flickering and I didn't notice the person here. This is the weapon and armor shop. Okay, so Riot Jam. We'll equip it. Flak Jacket for +4. Pixie Parasol. Mist Blazer. Punch Trunk. Pretty good. And then the Travel Vest. We have 824 gold left. Or Jella, as they say in this. So they said northeast there's a building, right? That's the clinic. Strange woman in costume. Oh, you have the perfect face for it. The perfect fighting machine, ready to meet and overcome any obstacle. Just perfect to back up Ashley, who sometimes lacks in bravery. Let's try switching to somebody else. So a cute girl like you is in league with Ashley? Still, you might want to do something about your appearance. Shall I aid you? And finally, Ashley. At last we meet. You must know that the comets foreboding ill have divided heaven and earth. With the passage of time comes a fragment of eternal time. It exists within you too. And Ashley's like, what the heck is this lady talking about? Okay, nothing actually happens for me doing that, though. Is this the building that they wanted me to check out? The broadcast tower. Yes, it was the telepath tower. A useful device. It uses the mysterious aura empathite to make thoughts known to those far away. Alright, one last thing to check here in my guide before we head on out of town. Okay. Looks like there's some place in town I'm continually passing by. Because the guide is mentioning a location in town, and I have not found it. They said there's a house next to the piss shop, but I don't see the piss shop anywhere. I was looking specifically for it. I'm sorry, would you please listen to what the people in my family have to say? Our family runs the telepath tower. Strange people have broken into it. Ever since they came, monsters have been appearing there. We can't even approach it. Who are those people? It was 4 people and they seemed very dangerous. I'd be careful of them if I were you. South of Damson is a broadcast tower called the Telepath Tower. My family's tended to it for generations. Actually, strange people are loitering about there even now. It was my daughter's husband who found them, but he didn't tell us about them. Why not? I'll never know. Okay, so south of Damson. Oops, I went back up the stairs. So south of town. It's me. What's your status? We found out 2 things. 1, in Damson City, we found out about a suspicious group. 2, they've gotten to some sort of broadcasting tower called Telepath Tower. They may be involved in the cave-ins. Those incidents could be the work of a single group. I want you to tail that group. Telepath Tower is vital. Without it, even these communicators will be useless. Understood. We'll head for Telepath Tower. So back to the world map. Let's go due south. I think they have unique models for all of their weapons and things, which is nice. Because I think that's a different colored umbrella than the one she used last time. Okay, we found the tower, it looks like. Yes, telepath tower. Okay, pretty wide open starting spot. Do I need to do something? Okay. So that did that. Now what about that? So I need to throw to hit those, I guess? Okay, that worked, and then we need to take this to hit the final one. Hopefully I keep the box after this encounter. Flame attack on Lilka. 2 damage. Makes sense, she has the most magic defense. So far, the most threatening enemy in the game has been that one enemy that inexplicably did like 255 damage to us in the mine. I don't know why. So we need to turn this way. Okay, wasn't sure if there was a hole in the wall. Oof. Getting a lot of ambushes. $10-ton. 61 damage to Lilka. Water catastrophe. Looks like it's gonna hit the whole party. Okay. Pretty good, strong spell. 90 to everybody. It's so wild. You'll just get enemies that'll attack for 2 damage, and then they'll just like randomly do 90 to a party, and there's like no rhyme or reason. Like the enemies are not even close in consistency with each other. Definitely keeps you on your toes. The telepath tower is a network system that uses the empathite for telepathic communication. What's this? Some strange attraction is keeping the door closed. I don't think this is a Brad situation. I think we need... Do we need to kick the console that's down here? No, but it felt good to do it. So we'll just leave to the next room. There's probably a console we need to kick. I'm using the wrong button. I keep thinking the square is the dash, and it's not. It's the kick. There's Brad's level 8. Okay. Switch is over there. Looks like I can... A drawbridge is up there. That... We can lower... that to potentially get a chest. We came from that way. Nothing here. Room transition. Anything I can do to hit the switch now, though? Wrong button. I do not think so. I think for now we just have to move on. So this takes us to the side. I'm assuming Brad... Oh, do I just fall? Oh, okay, so you have to do this twice no matter what it looks like. Looks like a save crystal is here. Pretty wide space, so I don't know if we'll have an encounter in here or not. You see a book titled Technical Communication Know-How. Want to read it? Sure. Communication technology began when a telepath mage appeared who specialized in telepathy. Then, due to its peculiar nature, the telepath mage dwindled until he was replaced by the empathite. The empathite amplifies people's thoughts and has the ability to transform individual pulses. Some empathite resonating with another piece far away can be used to transmit information. We have a door that is still sealed. Right now we have to go through here. We can go up the stairs or we can go this way. We'll go this way before going further up. Have to heal Ashley after this round. Okay, so there is a lever here. If I had to guess, that locked door is probably not locked anymore. Okay, it's open. What floor do I want? I don't know yet. Okay, so this so all of those other doors, there's no need to go down and examine them. They're all elevators. Teleport gem, in case I want to warp out. Oh. That was a rude thing to do. Three chests. I think they are telling me it's time to take the elevator. Okay, two doors nearby. This one goes down the stairs and to the three chests I saw earlier. Mini carrot, crest, and a revive fruit. There's the other one that's near the elevator, but what else is here? There's a small piece of empatite here. It is used mainly for control and regulation of communications. We'll go through this door. It's the only one left we can. Oh, I think we've got a puzzle room. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna work. Is this, I think I might understand how this works. So if this works how I think it's gonna work, the left one and the top one are gonna go down and the right one is gonna go up. Okay, I have no idea then. 5 fruit from there. I really hope there are not encounters in here. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get it. Eventually. Okay, that did not help me, but that didn't hinder me either. So now we're gonna go back this way. Hit the switch. Hit the switch. Okay, maybe not that switch. Little bit more wiggle room with some of these, just a little. That's still fine. Still fine. Now I have access to the bottom one. I want to hit the bottom switch. We have access to all of these now. Does that help me in any way? that gets me to this switch. It's the first time we've had this one. So now we're back and we're over here and now we're at the door. I don't know about the chest over there, but I don't think we need it. So I don't even think we can open it. Torches. Wasn't sure if anything would happen if I ricocheted those down, so I tried it. And nothing happened. So next round we'll just have Lilka heal Brad. And this should be the fight once he takes his turn here. I'm assuming we have to be close to done with this dungeon. What's this? It's an amplifier for something, probably for this huge equipment. It looks like it was put on later. Maybe that shabby looking guy? Hey, it's starting up! Isn't this a bit dangerous? It's receiving a transmission from somewhere. That's what the amplifier must be for. Shh, it's starting! For all of Filgaia. First, greetings to all corrupt officials who have inherited power with no qualifications. And all the ignorant fools who have no qualms about leading degenerate lives. That's how I start all my streams, I say that. Rising in the water. I am the Reform Party Odessa, leader Vincefield Radamanthus. How do you manage to pull off the water? It's a name worth remembering. Let me state this at the start. Among those listening now are traitors. And that is you. If you've not averted your eyes, you'll have noticed the ground is full of monsters. They are impure creatures, yet no one tries to remove them. No one tries to bring peace. Why? Because people are small, cowardly animals. As one who grieves the fate of Filgaia, I say this is because of the traitors. We've handed the land over to the monsters. How can that be allowed to happen? My harsh comments here should be understandable. We of Odessa swear an oath. A powerful national system will be built by eliminating foolish national boundaries. We're fundamentally different from statesmen who only bark like dogs at banquets. We'll start with those 3 countries. First we'll hammer Mariabul, Silvaland, and Guild-Galad and take control. Once judgment is passed, your relatives' blood will spill and you'll hear their cries. But who can intelligently refute my resolutions? This is a rite of passage to make the future ours. It is a burial. Yes, it is a burial for a new creation. For the new era, judgment will be passed on the system which carries on the old ways. To all who sympathize with Odessa's ideals, come join Vinsfeld. The blood we spill together will purify the tainted earth and form the bonds of tomorrow's Filgaia. There are those who criticize Odessa's acts as extreme. They spout malicious gossip. We are prepared to stop it all. This is because we operate under the right principles. The governing nation of Odessa will rise up from the rubble of ashes and dust. Welcoming the leader who promises the next era. Is an honor and blessing bestowed upon you. Oh, I like that transition. That's pretty good. A clandestine broadcast. They're mocking us. Besides the empathite transmitters, the mirrors, glass, and water were all affected by the hijack. They used their telepath powers to send their terrorist message throughout Filgaia. What's that? Oh, the command was to destroy the amplifier. Missed that. Here it comes! But the transition of the screen to kind of have like a TV flickering off was pretty cool. We have a mysterious phantom being, Magesta. So I love the way he moves. It's a little hypnotic. The intros are very, very good. The boss fights themselves, they're fine for the most part. I wish they were a little harder. We're gonna go ahead and attack the right claw and hope it hits. we'll heal round 1 with her. Okay, the boss is faster than all of them. $271 to the right claw. So we may have to kind of preemptively heal if we think someone's going to be in trouble. What makes the game a little less scary, though, is even though you have all of these appendages, the boss is only going to do one attack. The appendages don't get their own. And that's where it can kind of get a little bit... if I was having to juggle, like, all 3 of their attacks, I think it'd be a lot more... a lot more crazy and interesting. So, distortion, what is that gonna do? Oh, goodness. Oh, so I don't think any of our attacks can work now. The colors, Duke, the colors... And it looks like that was all it did that round. So it just blocks every attack, which is unfortunate since I used my arms. I made the right call with my heal. Okay, looks like we defeated one of the appendages. I'll use Flame on that one. Then heal Brad. What did he just do? Whatever it did, it missed. Yeah, I know we got a new, like, ammo clip of some kind for Ashley, but I truthfully don't see a prompt for it yet. They gave me, like, a little bit of a mini tutorial, but then I never ended up getting anything. It still looks like it's the same shot weapon as before. Is there an equip menu of some kind I might have missed then, Shockstorm? So disease... Oh, it's a disease cloud. Okay, so Lilka cannot heal herself, is what disease does. Kind of a really, really annoying status. But she's at full health right now, so hopefully it won't matter. Of course, now that I say that, she's getting targeted. Life Returner? 270 heal. That's fine, we can technically outpace him damage-wise. again. Poison bubble. Okay, sadly it still does damage. She can't get poisoned because of the moonstone I gave her, specifically because I didn't want my healer to get poisoned. But she is getting pummeled. She won't be able to take one of the strong attacks to her. She will die if she's hit by that. Another life returner. I could heal the disease status with an item, but I just don't feel like it. I think I only have like 2 of them, and I'm like, this doesn't seem like a fight I'm too worried about. Poison bubble on Ashley. And there goes the boss. 1200 EXP, 1200 Gela, so we're going to get some levels here. Ashley level to 9, Brad level to 9, and Milka level to 9. 2 lucky cards. I can't just do nothing. Let's return to Damson and explain the situation to the engineers at Telepath Tower. Okay, before we do... Oh, her disease status isn't cured? Through battle? Okay. Well, it's a little annoying. We'll go to the inn then. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just mandatory I had to use it. This seems cheaper than using it. Okay, and it did get rid of it. So we need to talk to the engineers. We'll talk to this lady first to heal us. Let me see here. I think the engineer family was the one that we gained that information from. I think that was right here. Ah, I know what we have to do. We must make sure Telepath Tower Empathy can't be used for clandestine broadcast. Don't worry about that now. I'm more worried about the terrorists. Do something! Because the terrorists used their telepath tower for their broadcast, does that make our family responsible? This is unbelievable. Now those rats are using the telepath tower for their own purposes. And not just the tower either. I hope they don't use the booty call for their misdeeds. Hey you, wait! Wait, I say! I take it you wish to capture those vile terrorists? If you do, you'll listen to me with utmost care. We're in a hurry. Catch us next time. You don't seem to know your place in the world, little girl. Lilka? Do you know anything about them? I saw a Gullwing-class plane flying east from here. As far as I know, no country has used that type of flying machine since the Slayheim Liberation Army. So, you should be able to figure out the rest. Is it Odessa? The terrorist organization? But why would you know so much about such things? And why would you give the information to us? Wait, before that, who are you? I can't believe how stupid you are, Ashley. Beware of ultraviolet rays. I'll tell you my face and name from within this protective costume. You should remember. Marivel is the name. Well, do you remember, Ashley? Not really. And how do you know my name? So you don't remember, huh? Well, I guess you wouldn't. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I guess I'll leave the other matter up to you. Well, oh, we have a broadcast from Irving. It's me, from Damson Where You Are. Is this about the flying machine heading east? How did you know about that? I just found out here in this town. Well, what should we do? They must be the terrorists who had issued the communique? Never seen the word before. Odessa. They must have tampered with Telepath Tower somehow or are trying to get away. Your next mission is to stop Odessa in their tracks immediately. Understood. One more thing. Although I am Commander of Arms, I want you, Ashley, to take command when the time comes to fight. Me? Lead the attack? That's right, after all, you're the team leader. Yes, sir. I will commence the pursuit of Odessa at once. So to the east we go. And there's our mini-map from that one dungeon we got in the mine. It's actually pretty effective. I like it. So to the east... Okay, we found something. I'm glad I decided to veer that way. Oh. Oh, it's Lucky Card. It's just an item. What are those anyway? Can't use them. I'll have to look it up. Lucky Card Wild Arms 2. First Reddit post is farming them, so they must be good. Oh, consumable item allowing the player to multiply the amounts of experience points a chosen character will earn at the end of battle. Double EXP from battles, use it with Mystic and boss fights to get major level ups. Good to know. Do they stack? Like, can you use a lucky card and then use another lucky card and then use another lucky card? Or are you limited to really, like, getting the efficacy of one per boss battle? Because they do not stack. Fair enough. But if nothing else, I'll want to make sure I start using them. And or probably, well, I guess the question then becomes, when do I want to use them? It's obviously going to be better to double EXP late game than early. We were surprised. Pickpocket. Softener was stolen. We already know how I feel about getting robbed in RPGs. I do not like it. We did get our softener back. No, I'm not letting any enemy get away from stealing if I can help it. One Jella. Good work. I think we finally found what we were looking for. Mount Chug Chug. Is that the next location I'm looking for? Let's take a quick look at the heading of the next area. How much, okay, we're level 9, so yeah, I won't be able to get another HP up yet, I don't think. You feel the menace of a monstrous howl. Okay. It's a transport channel to the Seals region. Entry prohibited to all except those without the boss symbol. I do notice that Wild Arms 2 likes padding dungeons with rooms that are just like you get to run up a staircase, then you have to turn, then run up another staircase. There are a lot of them. I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. I kind of like rooms where you can just kind of run and just do that, but it is noticeable. That does seem to be like one of their go-to rooms. Pickpocket. Pickpocket failed. Now the other one, Revive Fruit. Okay, they can evade. Well, that one ran. That's fine. They didn't take anything from me. But had they, that would have been kind of heartbreaking. Okay, so we can... Okay, we'll have to go through that one open door over here. Spudhead. Buried alive. pretty wide area. There's a lift that way. Okay, that takes me up one. Oh, it's so close to going through the door there. Yeah, we were literally just about to hit the screen transition here. Okay, there's a mine card. I'm assuming Brad needs to kick it. We have a Shrieker. At first, I almost said to myself, okay, we need to use like one of the skills, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is not Atelier Iris 2. This is Wild Arms 2. Yeah, I'll continue to investigate what's going on with the audio issues, but I explored a number of options today. The big thing I'm going to have to test off-stream is if I try to stream something off of my computer or like record audio on my computer, instead of doing something via the capture card, is that going to be... am I still going to have an audio issue? Because we've ruled out the HDMI cord, because that was one thing that did change, was the HDMI cord over the weekend to now, because my sister had borrowed the one I was using and I used a replacement one, but even switching it back, it still persisted. I used an entirely different capture card. That one still had the same issue, so it's got to be something with the computer, but is it still possibly the capture card, or is it just the computer itself? I need to kind of fully eliminate the capture card from the equation and just confirm like what it actually is, and then I can probably from there start solving the problem. Okay, it was the kick. We have a crest. I don't know if I need to fall down that hole where the cart went or not. Lift is stopped. Okay. Yeah, this area is really, really huge. Okay, there is a hole I can jump down from here. So now we have a lift. It's still stopped. Okay, all of this is chest this way. We need to go where the mine cart is and then jump in the hole wherever we kicked it. I'm sure that's probably one of the ways forward. I will say, once we got out of prison, we've made pretty good time. We did the prison section, we did the mine, we ended up doing the telekinetic tower, and now we're here. It was slow at the beginning because we were in prison forever, because I was doing all of the technical stuff, trying to figure out what was going on with the audio. Headgear. Who is that for? Is it just cowboy hat, not Ashley? Is for Brad. +6. Yeah, just Brad. fight. Three violet roses, so everybody dropped something. Okay, so let's jump in the minecart hole. Okay, so now we're here. Okay, so now we can cross. It's the minecart from before. So I need to kick it, right? And oh, okay, so we kick it, then we auto jump in. The lift start lever. Turn the start lever on. The lever won't move. What? What is this? Something stuck in a crack between the equipment. I bet if I take it out, it'll be fine. Let's try the lever. What a beautiful crystal. It's sparkling. If passed through a light, it'll reflect 7 colors on the other side. Marina liked stuff like this. Empathite acquired. We pulled the lever, start up noise reverberates throughout the mine. The work lift is starting. So now we're up here. We can go here and then dash back across. So now I think all of the lifts will work now. Oh, ambushed by thieves. Not great. Up resistance. That one's just running, getting the heck out. Probably a wise decision. So clearly there's gotta be some relationship between the res stat and speed, because I noticed one of the things that was supposed to increase actions or slow down actions slowed down res. So I'm wondering if res is not resistance. I'm wondering if it's like short for response or something else. Oh, it is. It is. It literally is. It's literally what it says here. Okay, well that explains a lot. I was thinking like magic defense, but no, there's actually a magic resistance. Okay, well that makes a lot more sense then. Glad I thought of it. So now if I ride this up... we can fall in a hole. Ride this up. First save area of the dungeon. Back to the world map. Oh, nope. What a hassle. What a losing proposition. It's dangerous here. There's a good chance terrorists are hiding in the mountain here. I already know that. That's why I said I know. This one is... so that's what you mean, I get it now. A terrorist, not a monster confronting humans. The thread told Antinora. She said someone's been following us. I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I thought we were going to have a naming screen. I guess not. Oh, no, he gets his own little... Special Cactus squad member Ptolomia. My luck stinks. Why do I have to be involved? Or I could say you all are in luck. I mean, you've got me for an opponent. Come on, show me what you've got. I'm fighting Ptolomia. I probably should have healed while I was in the... I didn't know I was going to have a boss fight, but that's not a big deal. We should be fine. I'll go ahead and use... It's just the boss himself. I thought we were going to have to attack his weapon or something, but no, it's just the boss proper. We'll start with the heal round 1. I'll go ahead and heal Ashley. Iron Saber on her. I'm assuming this is going to hurt a ton. 255. I would say that's a lot. That seems to be the magic number here. We missed. That's, I mean, we have an 85% accuracy with that. Yeah, I figured as much. It seems like they talked about like 3 main individuals. Oh, he attacks and he has a follow-up attack. Pretty good damage to me. Alright then. Color me interested. Go ahead and we'll definitely have, there's 2 things I'll need to do. I'll have Healberry on Brad. Then Brad will do a normal attack and Lilka will heal herself. Because Lilka cannot survive a 255 attack to the face, which is pretty important. I need her to do that. That was the best target he could have picked with that. I'll attack with Shot Weapon, attack with Brad, have Lilka heal Ashley. Oh, counter. Into an Iron Saber. Okay, now we can heal him. Yeah, I'm thinking about whether I want to do that or not. The only thing that's giving me hesitance is that, that's making me hesitate here, is that I might be robbing myself of extra HP, because I think I have enough to technically get the next tier up in terms of like max HP, but it's probably better in the long run. I don't think this is a game I'm going to be sitting around and grinding in, so I might as well use the lucky card, as you said. Kind of mulling it over, it makes more sense. Yeah, I just wanted to try to do the most damage I could with Ashley that round. What does Mystic do with the Lucky card compared to just the Lucky card by itself? Because I could have used Mystic card, the Mystic item with it, but I did not. Because the thing is, the game unfortunately doesn't give a whole lot of guidance or description as to what certain things do. I have to look up every item I get, and I also have to look up, I'm sure I'd have to look up an entire combination tree for what each thing will do with Mystic. Ooh, the counter is pretty brutal. We're fine. It's just... Okay. So, like, I could use a heal berry, and the heal berry would actually work on everybody. Okay, so it basically gives Lilka a heal everybody option, rather than me having to try to micromanage like I'm doing here. Okay, so I should be using it a lot more than I'm doing, because I'm using more rounds than I need to heal. Simply because I don't know that I could be skipping that and just be using one heal berry. We're gonna go ahead and use freeze this round. Counterattack, of course. Iron Saber on Ashley. We are out of bullets, so we'll just have to keep doing a normal attack. I am just going to do a normal heal here. I'd rather continue to save my berries, especially knowing I have the ability to Mystic to basically do like a Mega Elixir of some kind. Oh, we're done. Lilka's level 11. If Judecca was your opponent, you'd all be toast by now. You were very lucky your opponent was sweet old innocent me. Well, it's time, isn't it? Don't want to get left behind. Who are you? Listen up. We're the Odessa Special Unit, the Ptolemy and his fun friends. Don't mess with me, Ptolemy. Guy with glasses. Even so, are you really going to let them go? Weren't they that other group who was trespassing in Hillsvale? Are they some vigilante force from a small town? There were girls in their group too. Should we shoot them here on the spot? We've got time to kill until the Verucas as he heats up. Red-haired girl says, no senseless killing. How many times do I have to tell you? Looks like Verucas is ready for departure. Let's go. Hey, I haven't finished my introduction. There's the four of us, Odessa Special Cocytus Corps. We're broadcasting clandestinely since we didn't have contact. Let's at least do some bold propaganda. Ha ha ha. Wait! Inner voice says, stretch out your arm and reach it, if you still have the strength. This voice again. There they go. Who's speaking to me? Who is it? Shoot! I thought we had him, but they flew off. We can't even touch him. That's all too obvious. But it wasn't the only enemy flying machine that got in our way. It wasn't only the enemy flying machine. Not the way I phrased it made it sound like there was more than one. What do you mean? The border problem. Know what I mean? Now I see. Very smart. Even if we had a plane there, the border would have stopped us. There would have been trouble for violating their airspace. Only outlaws can fly wherever they want, when they want. I don't understand. Even though we're doing the right thing, why do things like that get in our way? People live by closing their hearts tight. Walls of the heart become invisible lines which divide the world. This is what borders are. Just as hearts are separated, so is one country from another. It's sad, but all we can do is work hard to change what we can. Don't fret over what you can't change. I have an idea about the matter. You all wait until preparations are complete. Let's break up for now. What do we do now? I don't have anything to do. I'll hang around here. Me too, I guess. Hey, Ashley, what about you? I'm going back to the town of Muria. Oh yeah, you picked up a pretty stone. Are you going to give it to Marina? Well, yeah, I think she'll like it. Hey, will you tell me? Ashley, are you and Marina lovers? What are you talking about? Of course not. Oh, okay, just checking. Why do you ask? Forget I asked. Hey, Ashley, where are you going? Oh, I know, I guess you're going to see Marina. Well, you ought to get going. I could do other things than work, you know. As long as you have a break, you might as well take it. So, I guess we will do as the game commands and go see Marina. I think actually we don't need to go out this way, we need to go out this way. Hey dude, how's it going? Hey Tony. You too, Scott. Hiya Tim, how you guys been? You remember playing this as a kid and being mind-blown at the fact that when you quit the game after saving, you get an anime cutscene ending song. Yeah, I noticed every time I would load the game, it wants to give you that as well. So it was it's pretty interesting, Chaos, that I noticed that as well. This is my very first time playing this game, so I'm still getting used to it. I will say this stream is going a lot better than Stream 1 and 2, mainly because Stream 1 was a prologue area, and Stream 2 was just kind of slowly getting your feet on the ground. The game has been picking up, which is nice. I've done multiple dungeons in one stream, which is always nice. There's nothing worse than, like, having a 3-hour stream and, like, 1 hour of that is stuck in a dungeon and you don't feel like you've gotten anywhere. But thankfully this game does feel like it's moving and has a flow to it, and it has some nice action and it has some nice cutscenes to sprinkle out throughout all of it. So I think in that sense it's probably going to score solid. I still think it is still quite a degree separated from Atelier Iris 2 though. I think that one is still clearly well established as a superior game to this so far. But that's not to say this game is bad. This game's pretty solid. Fit as a fill and raring to go. Of course, old Tim here has other things on his mind. Hey, Tony, don't tell him. Why not? After all, he's our buddy, right? Tim is head over heels for some girl. No, you've got it all wrong. Oh, yeah? Says who? All right, just settle down, both of you. I don't have time for this. All she did was talk to him. Now his head's in the clouds. I said you're wrong. I just wanted to thank her for what she did. She was nice to you. Now you have a crush on her, right? No, you don't know Jack. Knock it off already. Hey, Scott, do something about this guy, would you? In my humble opinion, Ashley is in a hurry. I'm on leave for a bit. You came back just because you're on leave? I don't think so. You came to see Marina, right? Now, hold on a minute, Scott. You should have said so, dude. I would have held you up. I wouldn't have held you up. Don't waste precious time. You have to see her. You've got it all wrong. Mara and I, it's not like that between us. Just go, dude. I know you want to see her right away. Now listen up, all of you. You've got it all wrong. Okay, I see. I hope it works out between Ashley and Marina. You're not that aggressive type, so that girl's perfect for you. In my humble opinion, it seems Ashley is about to make a class change. Huh? A class change? What's that? Well, just to prove that I'm not... Oh, I was going to say I was going to go to the piss shop instead of going to see her, but... Just to say you were... just to prove I was right. Marina, I'm back. Is it okay to be here? Aren't you on a mission? I'm on leave for a while, so, you know. If I knew you were coming, I would have prepared something. That's okay. Marina, I have something for you. It's very pretty. What is it? It's called empathite. They say it has the power to transmit thoughts. I don't know if this tiny piece can do that. Here. What, you mean? I want you to have it, Marina. Are you sure? That's why I came back. What do I need it for, anyway? Wow, this is great. Ashley. Yeah? Thank you. Ashley. Oh, never mind, it's nothing. Thanks for the empathite. Alright. Now to the very, very important order of business, which is upgrading. I don't know if any of the item shops have upgraded their wares. I'm going to assume the answer is probably not. Well, this is not... This is the wrong spot. It's the arms shop. Through here first. Then we'll talk to Tim. So that's full up on the HP. Yes, so res up is going to be completely useless. I would say overall useless for Ashley, except for like the beginning of the fights, since he has a move that's going to give him priority anyway. So I know I can steer clear of that. But having that HP definitely helped in that last boss fight. Oops, I didn't want to actually enter the building. Okay, so I am going to... First of all, we're out of bullets, so we need to go to the arms shop to at least address that and refill ourselves. The three of us are going to form the Young Arms. I hope we're as courageous as you guys. In my humble opinion, the terrorist group Odessa is most likely quite a large organization. These are the chumps who attacked you guys, right? They're no match for you. Beat them all black and blue. Hey, that rhymes. Okay, so the inventory does not update from the store. We'll go over to the arms shop here. Reload our gun. Yeah, it only costs 70 to fully load it. Oh, it's only an 83% hit rate. I could increase its attack power. Although we might be running into another store with upgrades later, I don't know. What I am the most curious about is the fact that the shot weapon has a level next to it, and I don't see a way to up that parameter. There you are, I thought you'd be here. What's up? Why did you come together like that? We have to get back. Our next mission has been decided. Ashley. Don't worry. Everything will be alright, Marina. I guess so. Besides, I have the stone now. With this, it'll be like I never left. Bye. As you can see, international cooperation is a serious problem. So I have letters from the King of Mariabul asking for permission to operate in other countries. Silvaland is friendly with Mariabul, so we'll go there first. Your next mission is to take this letter to the Queen of Silvaland. How do we get to Silvaland from here? Use the life energy transporter called the Live Reflector. The Live Reflector? You mean the lost technology? There is an old reflector southwest of here. I want you all to try to get it working again. Secure a way to Silvaland. In other words, we're on our own. That's one way of putting it. I guess so. And where do we take the all-important letter? Silvaland Castle is located in the center of the Sylvan Woods. It's straight outside the live reflector. You won't have any trouble finding it. However, you could be attacked by Odessa. Whatever happens, you must deliver the letter. And we just got the letter. Good luck on your mission to Silvaland. We have to solve this. We have to do this before we can solve the border problem. Before we do that, though, I am going to head back to Maria. The main reason is I need to be able to get the skill upgrades for everybody else. Not to mention, Brad needs to have his weapon reloaded. He's gone through every dungeon today with no bullets. I think I have it in me to do at least one more dungeon. So I'm gonna go to the next area for sure, but I am gonna take a short break in just a moment after I get to Maria Village. And get some more water. Stretch. They said southwest was where the reflector was. Hopefully we find it. Thank you for the hydrate, Tay. I'll get a head start. And let me hydrate all of you. But I wanted to go ahead and at least make sure I got to town, because the town music is, I kind of like it, I'm fond of it. But let me get the skills, and then... I will take my break. Be right back. Right. I am ready to go ahead and take our NPCs out of here, but don't forget, we've got to give Brad some bullets, which I almost did forget. So reload. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I think I see the problem. Well, we just wasted 70 gold. I think I have to... Yes, I have to manually change the character. Unless doing that replenished everybody's automatically. It may have replenished everyone's. Yes, it did do that. I'm glad we got the parameter upgrade because Ashley's 41 EXP away from leveling and Brad's 71. So look at the extra HP from level up, from getting a level up now. All right, southeast, I think they said, from the church is the plate. So I'm thinking... We found something. 5 Gela. Yeah, none of these enemies are going to be particularly strong since this is the first world map we really had access to. So we shouldn't have too much opposition on the way to finding the eventual correct way to go. What I really do hope is that at some point we get like a way to expand this ring so you don't really have to run around and do what I'm doing nearly as much as I'm having to do it. Okay, we found something. Live reflector, that's it. Okay, door. Oh, there's a... We have two directions we can go. There's evidence that someone broke in here. Who else would come here besides us? It has to be. I wonder if it's those terrorists from before. It could be the Odessa. Let's hurry, but keep your guard up. Hey, you guys, what are you doing here? Exploring, of course. I've decided that when I grow up, I'm gonna be strong like you, dude. You're stupid, Tony. Turn back right now. You already know, don't you? It's dangerous here. In my humble opinion, there's something wrong about sending us back alone when it's so dangerous. The way you're speaking isn't very cute at all. Oops, I got scolded by an older woman. Then who got here before us? It's probably those kids. So what are you going to do? We have no choice. We'll have to protect them. They'll have to come with us until our mission is finished. Darn, you don't trust us much. In reality, we got this far on our own strength. In my humble opinion, it wasn't our own strength, but the strength of Tim. Oh well. Now, interestingly enough, we may have room for 6 characters if the spacing is any indicator here on the menu. So that's why I opened it up, because I was thinking in the back of my mind, are they going to be guest characters? But I figured probably not. What do we have here? Here's the operating display. Okay, I'm going to start up the live reflectors. What? What? This is so disheartening. It looks like something is coming out of there. Is it a monster? We'll know if they get a little bit of a marquee. Yep, it's a monster. Thunderbolt Battle Monster Elibart. My. In my humble opinion, rather than a monster, it would be most appropriate for it to be called a creature. Are you afraid, Scott? You've changed the way you talk. No time for that. We've got to get away. It's dangerous here. Ashley. Hey, stand back. Okay, let's go. Despite your baby face, you've got guts. It's not that. All right. We are fully loaded up with our bullets, so this should be a little bit better in that regard. We'll go ahead and use the shot weapon on the right claw. Bazooka on the right claw. Then nobody needs to get healed since we haven't gotten into any encounters that actually damaged us up to this point, so we'll do a normal attack. Please hit. 327. Bazooka. 386. Stun gun blow. 122. And we'll use flame. I'm not going to heal yet, but I'll consider healing next round if Ashley gets hit again. Elebald Corrida. 274. Yeah, as promised, I'll probably heal now. The right claw is now gone. Oh, we missed. Lilka, how much damage is she gonna take? 293. Since I'm not really sitting around and grinding, I'm being pretty stingy with my money, so it'd probably be better to upgrade my arms eventually, but I just haven't been doing it yet. Normal attack for 175. And the appendages are gone. So it's just the main body that's left. Oh, another miss. The 83% is brutal. Now, Brad's hit every one of his. This is the reflector location where we met up with Tim, Tony, and Scott. And we interacted with Machine, but ended up having this monster summoned instead. Yeah, let's go ahead and top off Brad's HP. I don't think I don't think he's of any more threat to us since we destroyed the appendages and those were dealing the most damage. And there he goes. $2,800 EXP and Gela. So Ashley is level 12, Brad's level 12, Lilka's level 12. 2 strength apples. It seems those guys siphoned energy from the power reactor. Then we should be okay, right? Weird line break there. It's not working. It's like there's no power at all. Is it because of that monster? Hey, not moving? If so, can't we just give it some energy? What do live reflectors run on? Yeah, I've used several of them so far because I think we got some in the prologue sections. So I used several on Ashley, and then I saved the ones from one of the other campaigns for Brad. So I've used one on Brad already. Wow. We were able to get here because of this mysterious power. Tim, what is this power? I don't understand it either, but the amulet my mother left me, the medium, the guardian of life, the Oberia medium is opening up. Ah! Tim! Ah! Thanks to you, the power reactor has been revived. But that power, what is it? My mother told me the medium's power is concealed. I wonder if that's it. Thank you very much. I'm fine now. Ashley, aren't you in the middle of a mission? Better hurry. But... Hey, don't worry, dude. Leave Tim to me. Besides, that light will protect me. Getting back to the town of Mary from here is easy. We're off schedule. The Silverland ruling family, we can't get there any later. When the mission's over, I'll be home immediately. Don't do anything like this while we're still away. We get the message. While they're away, we, the Young Arms, will maintain peace in the town of Maria. That's what I'm warning you against. In my humble opinion, hurrying up would be a very good idea. Don't worry so much, okay? You'll make me lose confidence. The medium's illumination will protect us all. It's fine. Probably. The generator productivity is not at its established rate, nor is it permitted by the regulatory board. To guarantee smooth operation, will temporarily freeze the function of the live reflector. The generator's productivity is not as established. Okay. Dragon's Vein. Sacred Forest. Okay, so only that one we can activate. Pretty cool. And the Verucasis is now fully equipped. When considering the energy expenditure for takeoffs, frequent use is impossible. Our most serious enemy now is probably financial. For one who's considering making the world an enemy, life's hard. That's because Ptolemaeus' plant is not operating as planned. Proceed with the report. Yes, sir. Currently, the alchemic plant is operating at above 60%. So, we do have extra energy to divert to the Verucasis. Yes, but we still have the Hymnel de Gazo to work on, so it's not over yet. Everyone who sees the black wings of the Verucasis is overwhelmed. It's clear the flights are an effective method to convey the menace of Odessa. Ptolemaea, our most important task is to bring the plant to 100% and do it as soon as possible. Yes, I'll take care of it. You look busy, or Ptolemaea, do you prefer boredom? Care to trade places? Well, how about it, Judeca? I think I'll pass. That's beyond my jurisdiction, so send only fun work my way. My apologies for being late, but I have an update. Let's hear it, Antenora. Yes. The group attacking the Verucasus before takeoff has been identified as a unit called the Arms. Did you say arms? Weren't they used in the demon summoning experiment? Yes. Mariabul's special unit Arms of Independent Authority was annihilated when they formed. The arms that attacked us this time were not an ordinary unit. No, we should call them the same unit. Huh? I don't get it. Explain it again? Part of the annihilated arms were organized into a private unit. Is that clearer? Their non-alliance status makes it appear as if they are independent. We have verified that the buyer is low-level nobility. In other words, the arms are now a rich person's hobby. Even so, they act like they're the allies of justice. I hate that kind of stuff. It's offensive. Either way, they're no match for us now. There's no need to pay attention to... But they're worth using. If they're hostile towards us, we should just let them be so. They're allies of justice. But what will happen when they're beaten to a pulp? The masses who witness this will fear Odessa's power. They'll have no choice but to accept our power. The arms. We'll have them performing plenty of pathetic antics. We've traced their activity. They're off towards Silverland. I've been waiting for this. It's just a job for me. Judeka? Do you disapprove? If so, I can skip it. No, that's fine. Welcome them in as grand a manner as possible. Well, so far, I mean, they've teased him in multiple scenes. I don't know really much about him yet. It's just that he's just been kind of in the background and seems to be like the Hojo of this game. Our enemy is our finances. That's a good one, kinda. If I spoke too freely, please excuse me. I'm not criticizing. In fact, I commend your assessment. But there's no need to be concerned. Leave the financing to me. Is it that man again? Okay, this area does not have a left or a right door. I think it's just a straight path out. Let's take a quick look at our handy-dandy guide here. I must hurry. Silverland Castle is in the middle of the forest. Well, that saves me the trouble of having to look. Tremendous help. There we go. I have come bearing a royal letter from the King of Mariabul. She's the person we saw watching the broadcast when they panned to various different people. Because the broadcast kind of was displayed in a lot of places, reflections, mirrors, windows. I had heard rumors, but I had no idea. A fighting force with no allegiance to any country. Very interesting indeed. It does seem like an effective way to counter Odessa, which also operates as a separate entity. And yet, I don't think I can accept what is written in this letter. I cannot so easily allow free access to our country's live reflector. If you of arms have permission to come and go as you like, our people might come to doubt their security. After all, why should I consider you of arms any different from Odessa? Your Highness, you see... I know, you want to defeat Odessa as it says here. It is only reasonable for the powerless to fear the powerful. I have no guarantees that you will not be again acting like Odessa once you have free access to my country. You see my point? I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I cannot accept your proposal. Please convey that to the King of Mariabul, along with my greetings. Oh wait, it was actually Sir Valeri who proposed this, wasn't it? Only he could have come up with an idea as novel as an independent fighting force. Please tell him to come visit me with his lovely sister, not arms. Thus wishes the Queen of Silverland. I understand, Your Highness. I have an emergency report. Please forgive me, Your Highness. Never mind, what's so important? Oh yes, there's been a terrorist attack in the Silverland town of Halmetz. Reports suggest it was the terrorist band. Odessa. Your Highness. Even if we put out a call to arms now, our knights won't be able to assemble in time. Well then, shall we see just how fast our independent fighting force is then? With pleasure. Let's go, everyone. When we meet such grave danger, nothing should keep us apart. That's the obvious conclusion now that I think about it. I wonder when it was I forgot that true strength comes from joining together. But... Your Highness, is something the matter? No, nothing. So, what did you think of them? They seem very honorable to me, Your Highness. I saw no signs of ulterior motives. I believe they are simply acting for the common good. I believe you are correct. They are indeed honorable and their desire to protect Vilgaia genuine. Of course, that is also part of what makes me nervous. Alright, let's protect the town and then hurry after that to finish up. Okay, it looks like there's a bunch of items near the throne room. Head to the area immediately south of the throne room. Okay, well then, I need to keep going the way I'm going. The bookcase is starting to move. Silver harp. The game is just so precise as to how you need to open things. Hazel sprig. Clear chime. Blue anklet. Let's equip what we have. Oh, great. 4 things I need to look up. Because there's no descriptions. So, silver harp. Wild arms 2. Immune to silence. Hazel sprig. Immunity to disease. Clear chime. Immune to confusion. Blue anklet. Paralysis immunity. So they're all quite good. I'm actually going to replace Lilka's Moonstone that it causes poison prevention with the Silver Harp that prevents silence. It seems to make the most amount of sense here. I'd rather not have her compromising her ability to cast spells. As for Brad... I think we definitely want somebody to have anti-paralysis. I don't really know who. But we'll stick it on Brad. And then we have poison. We have confusion. And then we have anti-disease. We have the best luck, apparently, according to our luck gauge here. I am going to go ahead and probably give him, I don't know, confusion sucks. I'll put a clear chime on him. Disease is also probably warranted. They're both good. But anyway, another bookshelf here. Okay, that just reactivates the elevator. Okay, just reading the other guide here for the items here. You ring the bell by pulling the cord on that pulley, but please don't ring it without cause. Well, too late for that. So that looped up to back here. This is awful. You can hear him snoring from a league away. He wouldn't wake up if Odessa came and shook his hand. Okay, so gotta pull the bell again. It doesn't count because we didn't know he existed yet. So we need to go back down there and pull the bell. What happened? Is it an emergency? Alright, let's get the chest, and then make our way out, so that we can go to the town and presumably protect it, as our last official arms business of the night. So we have red cap. Fine, okay, so that was worth getting. It's 11 better defense than what Ashley currently has. Oh, this is a save person. We definitely need to talk with you. When did I last save? I can't even remember. Okay. Oh, we all the way back at Mount Chug Chug? With the minecart? Yeah, we're long overdue for one. Okay, so let's see. North. Let's go east if we can find him else. like we found something. Oh, an item. A bullet load. It's a pretty good item. It's not what we wanted, though. Okay, a lot of enemies here. Okay, Lilka's asleep. I wonder if I can even find it, or do I need to talk with someone more specifically about where it's located for it to even spawn? That's kind of one of the rough parts about this, is you can't... I may need more specificity. Three toy hammers. Well, if nothing populates in any of these searches, we'll know we'll have to go back to the castle. Ooh, everyone but Brad is asleep. Oh no, it was Lilica that's awake. How's my battery doing on the... It's pretty low. Let me go ahead and plug that in. Okay, looks like we found something. I'm hoping it's the town. Yes, we did. Helmets. This is the town, right? The one that was attacked by Odessa? Ah, it's hard to believe that information was incorrect, though. Okay, everyone, let's break up and start searching helmets. It's quiet, but something seems wrong. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, though. It's not too awful. At least the fights themselves aren't too awful. It'd be awful if they dealt really crazy damage, but they're pretty tame. Well, what did you find? Personally, this town is a little boring for me. There's no one here. It's a ghost town. What's even more strange are all the signs of life. People were here so recently that some of the food is still warm. There might be someone. Watch out, it's a trap! Whenever I have this much fun, my glasses start falling down. Odessa? Indeed. I'm a member of Cocytus, Odessa's Special Forces team. You don't need to know that, though. Come down from there and face us like a man. An uppity little girl, aren't you? I cannot grant your wish, for if I were to fight you myself, I might accidentally kill you. Trask, I leave it to you. Poisonous armored dragonoid. Trask. My goodness. Okay, equipment is all in order here. Yes, close enough. I was thinking for a moment. We have Trask and Crystal. We'll attack the Crystal. Wonder if the fact that I'm not at full health is that going to be problematic. Brad has 939 HP. The problem is I didn't have an opportunity to really replenish my bullets, and I'm trying to keep the clips. Bio missile. Okay, 286. That was probably the best target because I needed to heal her anyway, and now she'll be fully up. Almost full. She heals pretty well. Poison breath. I wonder how much damage we're actually going to take if we're afflicted with it. It missed everybody, though. Ashley's luck in rare form. Or actually, Lilka's luck is in rare form. I assume she's more prone than anybody else to get hit by that. I'm going to go for damage this round rather than healing Ashley. We'll see if that was a smart decision or not. Another bio missile, this time on Ashley. He is paralyzed. Okay. So Brad is anti-paralysis, but that could be problematic if it hits Lilka. We'll still manage, but I'd prefer her to not have to deal with that. Only 91 damage for the regular attack. Okay, the crystal is finally destroyed. We'll just go ahead and start using regular spells. I am going to make it a point, if I have money left over, I'm upgrading arms. Because we want to start having our guns do so much more damage than they're doing. Poison Breath. Ooh, both of them got hit. I'm wondering and assuming that this game is only going to let you have one status element at a time. But we'll find out if we're wrong. This definitely seems like the fight that would demonstrate that, oh, he can counter attacks. I think only the crystal allowed him to paralyze, so we're fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably dip into my item reserve. I was thinking that the paralysis was eventually just gonna wear off over time, but like, it's increasingly clear it's just not gonna do that. The problem here is I have to look up which item cures paralysis. So Wild Arms 2 cure paralysis. Pixie Dust actually was hovering right on it. Okay, so we're gonna get a little bit more damage in here. Since we got like 2400 Gela from the last boss fight, we should definitely be able to afford arms and things like that. Poison again. Yeah, I feel like this game needs to either have appendages do things on their own, or have additional bosses or components to a boss fight. Okay, we won 2250 EXP because it really just becomes an HP sponge of monotony. Which is not what you want a boss fight to be. I want something that kind of keeps the action dynamic, even if the boss happens to be an HP sponge, just so that I don't feel like I feel like I've won the fight, but it's just gonna take like 20 turns to do it. Voice of Judecca says, Trask is a specially designed anti-personnel weapon beast. Yes, that's true. That is very, very true. None of your techniques will have any effect on it. Well, enough chit-chat for now. It's time for you all to take a little nap. Oh no, I should have equipped anti-sleep. I knew I messed up. Watch out, everyone! Something's coming. can't let it end like this. I can hear it from inside myself. You must take the power now before it's too late. It's too late. No, I won't let it be. Ah, we're gonna turn into a demon? What's this? This wasn't in my plans. Trask was blown away, and with only one blast from that light? I didn't imagine they could damage Trask, but still, it looks like I can still capture them as originally planned. That light, it could have gotten me as well. Go Gothia! We're just back in another jail. We just spent the morning stream, the morning part, the earlier part of this stream getting out of jail, and we're back in it. Are you conscious now? Ah, but I don't feel well. I feel like I'm going to puke. What in the world's happened? I don't know. After I was attacked by the Trask, I couldn't move my body. Then, through a hazy consciousness, I saw everything turn white. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was locked in here. So it's a prison. Darn, things like this always happen to me. Let her stay like that for a bit. It'll help her body recover. Lilka? I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. But... did something happen? No, it's nothing. That's right. Ashley is Ashley. I wonder what happened to me. For example, maybe for a minute, I thought Ashley was you. But more importantly, how long are we going to stay like this? We've got to do something, right? Of course. Let's start by thinking how to escape from here. Oh, we're taking poison damage from walking. How many antidotes do I have? Actually, oh, okay, there they are. Went from a boss fight banger to this banger. I love it. What is the solution? Some strange contraption is keeping the door closed. Oop. Is it tilted just a bit here? It's caught on something. Oh, I see. Kick it. The tilt is fixed now. It looks like it could be moved. You can move parts of blocks and stone images by pressing and holding the directional keys. The directional key? Okay, is that what we're calling the D-pad? Okay, so I'm pulling this. Seems like that was incorrect. Did former prisoners do this? We could escape through this hole. We are going to next save point we can see. That will be where the stream will end. There's a Ford looking. Is that where spikes come out? I probably should have stood there, but for science, I had to know. Okay, we have... Oh, you basically kind of have to run, but you don't want to run. Strange contraption, so there must be more blocks. How's my HP? I don't know how much damage I take per spike hit. I could be... We're fine. I couldn't... The camera was working. No! Alright, we're getting really, really hurt. Uh, 26 heal berries. Multi-blast. Let me look that up. What is that? Multi-blast Wild Arms 2. Oh, that's why I didn't have the secondary arms. I was meant to manually use it. I thought it would have to be like equipment. I was so confused as to why. So now we have multi-blast. Okay, so we have 5 ammo for that. Oh. What is this? Strange contraption. No, stop doing that. Bone Drake and Ghoul. Lilka is gonna heal. She's actually at a level where we can start the fight with a fire spell or ice spell, which is nice. Oh, they're fairly weak. I don't. Okay, so we need to switch to the knife. And then that'll open that up, and then we need to run. And there is our save crystal. So we'll go ahead and save our game. Pretty long stream today. It was 4 hours long. A fair portion of it was tech troubleshooting for the audio issue, which I hope to continue to try to fix. I don't know if it actually saved it. I think it did. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go with the prison. Once again, we will be... This time, it'll be on... Saturday, we'll continue this. We'll be breaking out of prison for a second time. I'm noticing a pattern. And then on Thursday, we're back with Atelier Iris 2. I have not forgotten, though, there is going to be, I believe, an 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 9 Eastern stream. So I'm going to have to make sure I get off early enough to make sure I don't have any difficulties attending that. That means if I see a save spot, I save there. I don't try to milk the extra minutes out that I may not be able to find another save point with. But I will see everybody on Thursday, and I appreciate all the company, as always. And yeah, look forward to seeing what scene follows, Shockstorm. I think this stream definitely moved by a lot faster. Yes, thank you for attending, Kay, and thanks everybody. And have a good night.